Hello everyone, hope you all are doing great. So today I am going to discuss about one of the important experiment which have some important role also in genetics, okay, which was done by the father of genetics, who is Gregor Johann Mendel. So the first experiment is monohybrid cross. Previously I have discussed about why he selected a particular plant in his experiment, which is pea plant. So basically in monohybrid cross experiment he chose particularly two types of plant, not two plants, two types of plants. One is tall and another one is dwarf. And also I need to mention one is pure tall and another one is pure dwarf. Okay, so previously I have already discussed what is pure, what is hybrid, what is allele, what is gene, what is homozygous, what is heterozygous. So please watch the previous videos, then you can easily understand this particular topic. Okay, so let's start. Firstly, I need to explain what is monohybrid cross. Okay, so monohybrid cross, basically the term mono means single, right? Mono means single. So a cross which involves a particular trait that is inherited from one generation to the next generation, or easily you can say from your parent to the offspring. Okay, from your parent to you. Okay, so that particular trait that is considered in the experiment. So here the trait is height of the plant. Okay, the trait is height of the plant, and which is tall and dwarf, which is the height of the plant. So here the parental generation or the parental genotype, the pure tall. Okay, so let me write the parental genotype or the parental generation, where the cross pollination is done between pure tall with pure dwarf. Okay, so pure tall, that means the genotype is capital T, right? Because pure tall means that should be homozygous dominant, right? So here is the genotype capital T, okay, which is pure tall. In the other hand, that is small t, and the cross should be done between them. Okay, so it is pure tall and it is pure dwarf. So from the each of the organism we can get gametes, right? We can get gametes. So if you cannot get gametes, the cross should not be done, right? So here from the capital T we can get capital T. Two numbers of gamete, but which is in same type. Mind it, these are two types of gamete. No, two numbers of gamete, but types are similar. As same as from the small t, also the gamete should be small t and small t, that is similar type of gamete. Okay, so this is the parental generation. So here I need to write particularly what is pure tall and pure dwarf. So I am just writing here pure tall and it is pure dwarf. So these are gametes. So I am writing the first letter of gamete, that is G. Okay, so after crossing between them, in the first Pfeilerian generation or F1 generation, we can get the hybrid plant. Okay, so it should be capital T, small t. So let me tell you one thing. Suppose these are all gamete. Okay, so if you cross between them, that is capital T, small t, then you can get capital T, small t. Okay, also this capital T with this small t, you can get capital T, small t, and also with this capital T with that small t, capital T, small t, and finally 1, 2, 3, yes, this is remaining capital T, small t. So 100% should be capital T, small t. That means all are heterozygous dominant. Okay, so all are heterozygous dominant, that is capital T, small t. So 100% are heterozygous dominant or hybrid plants. So capital T, capital T. In the F1 generation, when we can get the capital T, small t, and then Mendel crossed, self-crossed or self-pollinated between capital T, small t. Okay, so here the self-pollination occurs. In that case, cross-pollination occurs. So let me tell you by checkerboard, then what would be the particular genotypic and the phenotypic ratio in the F2 generation. Okay, so let me write the checkerboard. So this is the checkerboard. Okay, so we got capital T, small t. Here I am writing capital T, small t. So from the capital T, small t, we can get two types of gamete, right? One is dominant. One gamete has dominant allele and another gamete has the recessive allele. So here now you can see. So I can write here the capital T, small t, okay, from one organism, and from another organism capital T, small t, 2. So now I am writing the sign of male and here is the sign of female. This is the sign of male and this is the sign of female, okay, female, and this is male. So now I am crossing between them capital T, capital T, capital T, small t, capital T, small t, and small t, small t. So what is the phenotypic ratio and the genotypic ratio in this case? Phenotype means by observing the characteristics we can conclude, right? And genotype means by knowing the genetic analysis or by knowing the genotype. So these are all genotype. So he got 75% tall plants and 25% dwarf plant by observing the plants after this crossing between F1 generation or after the crossing between capital T, small t, right? So here the capital T, small t, capital T, the capital T, capital T, and the small t both are basically homozygous. So if I am write the phenotypic ratio, okay, phenotypic ratio, so that should be 3:1, okay, that should be 3:1, and the genotypic ratio should be 1:2:1, 1:2:1, because 1 for capital T, that is homozygous dominant, 2 for capital T, small t, and capital T, small t, and small t is due to this the 1 for small t, okay. So this is the genotypic ratio and the phenotypic ratio, because he got 75% tall plants and 25% dwarf plant after observing. So right, so that is why we can write the phenotypic ratio, that is it should be tall, capital T is present, it should be also tall, capital T, small t present, it should be also tall due to the presence of heterozygous dominant, but it is not, it will be not, because it is the both alleles are recessive allele. So if the recessive allele present in the both alleles, then the recessive characteristics should be expressed. So here the recessive characteristics is dwarf, right, dwarf plant. So this is all about the monohybrid cross, and he concluded the cross with a law, particular law, which is law of segregation. We will discuss, and I will make a particular video in a particular video about laws, okay, about law of segregation, about independent assortment I will make. But now you should understand the particular experiment and then the laws, okay. So this is all about today's class. Hope you will like it and you will understand it, and please watch the others videos about genetics, then you can easily understand this all. crosses, these all cross experiments. Okay, so for today this is it, and hope you all love me, support me, and I will definitely fulfill your desire and your need. Okay, so till then, take care of yourself and also your family. So for now, bye bye.